Beard maintenance. I don't even know if I'm doing this right. Good morning. So how you like my beard? I like it. I think it's coming in pretty good. I've had to trim it a few times, but not bad so far. And Heather's gonna let me keep it. She says she won't make me cut it. Although I did get a haircut already. And I told the barber, just do what you want. And he literally did that. And it's pretty much the same thing I've always gotten, just he left it a little longer. So vacation is over. Life goes on. Heather is now out of town this week, working on her business in a pretty horrible place that she had to go to. Turks and Caicos. Rough life, I know. So it's been a little over a month and a half since my fellowship ended with my company, with Hiring Our Heroes. And the question of the day, I know, did you get the job offer? And did you get the job? This is why we build in this transitional leave buffer, right? So I am still on the active Army rolls, even though it's been this long. It gives us comfort, right? It gives us that time and space where we are still getting a paycheck from somewhere before that 30-day break happens and our pay is cut in half for our retirement pension. This is why we built that in. I built in 2 months of transition leave. I have one more paycheck, and that'll come to me, according to what they said in that previous video, around June 3rd to June 5th. So again, the question is, did I get the job offer and the subsequent job? Job or no job, the laundry's got to be done. Protects us from the heat. So to answer the question, did I get an official job offer? And did I get a job? Yes. I sure did. What a crazy journey it's been since the 1st of April. That's when I completed the fellowship. And just so you know, I've been doing the job for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Today's Friday, and today is the end of my 2nd full week working full-time and getting paid. So to explain the journey that I had taken since the completion of my fellowship, let's go outside. So there I was, on vacation, enjoying my life, and I knew there was the offer out there on the table. It literally came to me right before we went on vacation. So I anxiously waited for all the details to be fleshed out. What's this gonna look like? And pretty true to my hiring manager's words is how it happened. She ended up calling me around midpoint, our very first week of vacation, and we were at Universal Studios, and that's this video right here. And it actually was the morning we went to Volcano Bay, and that morning we talked, and she officially offered me the job, meaning this is what the job will entail, this is when I'd like for you to come on board. The only thing we never discussed was the salary. So how do you tell someone that you would like to take the job and they never mention salary? That's part of the negotiation process, right? You go as far as you can, you walk that tightrope until it gets to the point where it's not possible or doable, or it obviously is very doable. We talked about it, and I told her I was very interested and I would like to go ahead and start that process. So she had the hiring agency, because at this point I'm a contracted worker for this company. She had them reach out to me, and I didn't know when that was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen soon, but I didn't know. So they didn't end up contacting me for a whole nother week and a half, until literally we were driving home from our 2nd vacation at JW Marriott in Marco Island. On the way home, driving home from that vacation, the hiring agency reached out to me and asked me the weirdest question. We are reaching out to you for a position at this company. What would you like your starting hourly salary to be? What would I like my starting hourly salary to be? This opens up a whole discussion point for transitioning veterans. How do you know what a good hourly starting salary should be for you? A fair one, right? Straight out of the military. One coaching session saved me in that conversation. So before I left my company as a fellow, my manager told me to talk to one of my peer employees in the company, someone who was at the same level that I was in the company. She was my project partner for the whole 3 months, and told her to coach me on salary negotiation. I'm gonna tell you, if I never had that discussion, I wouldn't have known what to do, and I would have probably undersold myself, because when she told me how much I should initially ask for, I just want to be transparent here, it was way more than I thought I would have been able to ask for. So with that in my hip pocket, that discussion with my old project partner before I left the fellowship, these people asked me, what do you want your starting hourly salary to be? I knew what my friend told me, and that was to not accept less than $1 an hour. I'm not gonna tell you that. It depends on who you are and where you're at in your journey in this life. So that's what I did. I said, I didn't actually tell them what I wasn't gonna accept less than. I went a bit above it, and I said, this is what I want. And they came back that afternoon, about 4 or 5 hours later, with, well, this is what we will offer you. And it was above the minimum that my friend had told me to accept. So needless to say, we were a bit excited at that official salary offer and my first actual job after the military. And here's the great part about this civilian journey that I'm taking and that we will all take eventually. I took this job, but I have other opportunities out there. So while I talked to my hiring manager our first week of vacation, I also talked to another hiring manager in another company for another opportunity. And then I recently applied to another job in this company that I'm working for a higher position. That's what's great about the civilian world. I don't have to say, hey, I'm in this 3 to 4 year contract like we get in the military and be stuck. I just have to give her 2 weeks notice, and then I can move on to what I think is more appropriate or better pay or a better job, and those I'm waiting for. Pretty excited about the future here. So what say you? Should I shave or let it grow out? There is a point at which it's got to look a bit professional, right? I don't want it to be long, and some people say I look old. I don't want to look old. So let's talk about negotiating for the job you think you're qualified for, right? They want you, they're going to hire you, at least they plan on it, they think they're going to hire you, they offer you this job. You got to know your worth. So you got to be honest with yourself, and you got to know your corporate worth as much as you can. Try to have those conversations with other people similar to you at your level of experience for what you want to do. And that's what I did, right? A peer employee in this company with similar experience said this is what you shouldn't accept less than. She wasn't an executive. She wasn't an entry-level person who's only been working there a little bit, right? She's been working there a while. Do your homework. Know what you're worth. Next steps in negotiation, just letting you know I'm not a pro here, right? These are literally things I am working through as we speak. Know, though, what the company offers. What type of paid time off, PTO, that they offer. What are their 401k benefits? What are their health and dental and vision benefits? Because the chances that they're going to be better than your military benefits if you're a retiree is slim to none. But their dental and their vision might be. And on that note, I want to say this, because I've had a few people ask me this question. It's going to be very rare that you are going to be able to negotiate more money because you decide you don't need their corporate health benefits. Those folks might exist, and you can comment below if someone actually gave you more pay because you didn't use their health benefits. But the companies I've talked to so far, that's a non-starter. Take it or leave it. They don't care, but they're not giving you more money. Okay, so we had 401k, paid time off, health benefits. What else is out there? What else are you able to negotiate for? I've talked to some people that were able to negotiate a 4-day work week. They negotiated longer days, Monday through Thursday, and getting Friday completely off. There are some corporations and businesses out there, especially if you work in construction management, that give you a company car. And do you know that? And what's the negotiation leverage there? Maybe you can ask for the money versus the car and get the car you want as opposed to the car they're going to give you. Many companies give you stock options where they pay you out dividends a couple times a year just because you have stock options in the company. So know what you're negotiating for. It's not just salary. A lot of people in corporate America would rather have less pay and more flexibility in their schedule, or better overall benefits than just a high salary. Know what you're getting into. And as I continue on this journey, I will be sure to let you know how things go. So this job I just accepted wasn't a lot of wiggle room because it's a contracted position. It's literally just a salary negotiation. I don't really get much benefits out of it. This is not a permanent job. It's not gonna last forever. I mean, it's a literal fact. It's a 6-month contracted job. So when it's over, I know I will move on. And I'll keep you along for that journey and tell you how things go. Hey, so as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. You guys are awesome. I love the comments as they come in. And if you have recommendations on what you would like to see, especially when we talk about transitioning veterans, whether it's retirees or those of you who are younger and just getting out after your obligation, let me know. I'll be more than happy to share with you my scars and my journey so you don't have to have those scars. And that's why I'm doing this. I'm being transparent, making some mistakes out here, and some of you are reminding me of that, so you don't have to, so you can learn from my mistakes. So let me know. I'll be more than happy to share some of that with you. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.